Page 4 now, the Democrat plan to weaponize impeachment. When so-called experts label impeachment as a political process, they are wrong. Framers of the Constitution did not put impeachment in Article 1 for political purposes. They put it in as a constitutional process. It is a method by which the Congress can remove government office holders when warranted. The framers never intended for impeachment to be used as some kind of political anvil to be hung over the head of the executive branch based solely on the fact that he is not a she. It is not meant to be used in such a way because one party does not like the chief executive. The other party can undo what tens of millions of Americans have decided. But none of that matters to this bunch of Democrat radicals in the House of Representatives. They could not care any less about the United States Constitution, nor the intent of the framers behind it. They care about their power, raw power. Enter the radical from Michigan, the one-woman Democrat demolition derby from Detroit, Rashida Tlaib. She wants to turn our sacred constitutional process into a political circus. She is pledging to file articles of impeachment against the 45th president soon. And no doubt, standing right alongside her will be the equally radical congressman from Texas, Al Green.
It is my belief that we have a duty, responsibility, and an obligation under the Constitution to deal with an unfit president.
Stop tape. Okay. How exactly, Congressman Green, is President Trump unfit to be president of the United States? Is it because he doesn't wear orange pantsuits? I think that's it. It's because he is not a she. Trump is not a Clinton. This entire thing was hatched on November 8th, 2016, the day after the election. Sure, Democrats were in shock, but they also had a foundation laid, and it was laid by the previous administration, Barack Obama and company, and all the surveillance, and all the violations of the Fourth Amendment, and all the abuse of power, and all the abuse of the fourth branch of government, the FBI, and all the counterintelligence that was going on inside the Trump administration. The foundation was laid, and so all the Democrats had to do was build upon this foundation laid by Barack Obama. But let's talk about impeachment, shall we? What exactly has the 45th president of the United States done that is impeachable? Did he suborn perjury? Did he lie to federal investigators? Is that an impeachable offense? Yes, it is. But that would be Bill Clinton. Donald Trump, as far as we know, there's no evidence of any kind of lying to federal investigators. He hasn't talked to Robert Mueller, and frankly, he shouldn't talk to Robert Mueller. Let Mueller finish his gig and keep the president out of it. Allow the president to do his job. But let's look further. Did he write any kind of legislation from within the Oval Office? Did he amend legislation unilaterally from the Oval Office? Did he decree something on his own from the Oval Office that became effectively a law, a policy became a law? No, that would be Barack Obama. Barack Obama did all of those things, whether it was DACA or Obamacare or what have you. Barack Obama committed multiple impeachable offenses. And unfortunately, the weak backbone 115th Congress did absolutely nothing to hold him accountable. I had Congress members on this program during the Obama years asking them, why do you not impeach this guy? And a couple of them, at least one or two, answered, he hasn't done anything wrong. He hasn't violated the law. Impeachment, in reality, is not about necessarily violating the law. It's about high crimes and misdemeanors, and that's open to interpretation. It's open to interpretation by the United States Congress. But a president of the United States that openly violates the separation of powers, as Barack Obama did, he should have been impeached. So the Republicans in the 115th Congress blew it. They were afraid of their own shadow. I think they were afraid to have impeached, go down in history to have impeached the first half-black president of the United States. I think that's why they let Barack Obama get away with what he got away with. And once Obama, by the way, knew that the Congress was not going to come after him, then he went pedal to the metal. And that's why he did DACA, because he knew he would get away with it. If you look at the tape, the tape of Obama. He said, no, I can't do this. This was probably in 2011, before the re-election campaign. No, I can't do this. I can't act unilaterally. Well, 3 years later, he sure did, because the Congress never had him accountable.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.